Hey, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's up, everybody? So glad I saw you on YouTube. Oh, thank you. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? I've missed talking to you today. Damn, it doesn't feel right. Don't ask why I decided to go live because I have no idea. I really don't have anything to talk about. Honestly, I do not even want to touch on Lilani Simon. I really don't want to touch on that. It's like sore right now. And I don't know. I mean, it's really the only case, besides Summers, of course, that, like, besides the ones that are getting ready to go to trial, but like all the other ones, I can't seem to get myself into it. Like, I feel like there are so many people covering them that there's only so much you can say. Because it goes back to they don't really have anything to go on, and I just can't get myself into the cases. I don't know. Hello, Miss Pam. How are you, beautiful? Right, I agree with you there, Wisconsin Mama. Like, if you're gonna sit there and talk and talk and talk and talk for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and then you're gonna end up saying stuff about other people regardless. I feel like this: if you keep going back and forth with the people, it's always going to be there. Somebody has to be the bigger person and just back down. Not because you're being a punking out or anything like that. You're just being the bigger person and like, hey, enough is enough. I'm not doing this with you. I am not on this platform to argue with another creator, to worry about what another creator is doing. It doesn't matter. I'm here because of the cases that I cover. I'm here because of all the people that I enjoy talking to. I'm not here to worry about what another creator is doing or what they're saying, what they're wearing. I could care fucking less. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but I really could care less. Like, what they do in their personal life is all on them. I don't care. Their life is not true crime. Well, it might be, but to me, I don't care. It's not the case that I'm covering. They are not. I'm never going to cover another creator unless, God forbid, something ever happened to them. Knock on wood, they all be okay. I'm just saying. I wouldn't. That would be the only way I covered another creator. Like, otherwise, I'm not covering. I'm not. I'm not going to talk about it. I just can't. Like, it drives me crazy that they do it. She doesn't have no life. Her life is exactly what I'm doing right now, but she does it 24/7. But I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit about the woman. Like, she's got issues, and everybody's got issues. It's just depending on how you want to work them out. Oh gosh. But anyway, I want to know how you guys are doing. Besides Miss Pam, I know she's working her butt off. good note. My daughter came home. I went and got her from the airport last night. I'm so excited. She's with my mom right now, though. I'm just so happy for her to be home. Her little mushroom haircut. You watched a video recapping interviews with H. That was very interesting. That's what I told her, Miss Pam. I told her, not so many same words, but it's when it comes down to your husband and your kids, or doing what's best for her. Yeah, let's do what's best for her. Like it can't go deep like that. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that's where it went. I'm just giving an example. But you the house is in disarray because it's kind of like you're walking on glass. You're walking on eggshells because you don't want to step in the line of fire. You don't want to step on a landmine, and because you never know where that chicken bomb is going to blow up. So it's best for her. It is, and like I told her, um, I know it hurts her. It's her mom. Of course, it hurts her. But there's other issues underlying that I will not speak on because that's not my place. But it in the long run, it's going to be better for her mom, and it even might make the relationship a little bit healthier because it's kind of toxic. What's going? Yeah, she had a lot of them going on. Um, what's going on, Pam? What do you mean? Pray for you? Oh yeah, we're supposed to get real bad weather tonight too. We're at a level 2 risk, so I'm hoping everything goes good, but you never know. Oh my goodness. Oh God, here we go at Yellowstone. I could just imagine. Honestly, I could just imagine what that's gonna be all like. Nope, nowhere near done yet. I think I'm gonna have to go get one of my other nieces a different present because I got a thing on Amazon the other day saying that it's backlogged. Happened to be the same shirt, but the one thing that I knew that she would like because she's a very complicated child, and they told me it's backlogged now and it won't. It could be here anytime between December 18th and the 8th of January. So I'm very mad at that. And now my daughter's here, so instead of sending her money, I gotta scramble to go get her gifts. And she's not so easy to get for. But I don't want to just give her money for Christmas. I want her to be able to open stuff because really her Christmas present was us buying her plane ticket to come here. But like I told my husband, we would have done that even if it wasn't a holiday. So we can't consider that a gift to her. So, because he was like, oh, that could be her birthday and Christmas because, it's only like 2 weeks apart. And so I don't know. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that to her. I would have brought her home regardless of what time of year it was. I'll tell you what though, it was a oh my God, it was a mission yesterday getting her from that airport. We missed the we were on our way up there and we missed the exit for uh the new bypass, the toll road. So we went up like we were we went up to like on the busiest highway in Raleigh, basically. Um, and it took us like 30 minutes longer to get from the missed exit to the airport, and it would have took us 15 minutes from the missed exit to the airport. But it was a good thing, it didn't matter if we were late anyway because her plane landed 10 minutes early, but it sat in taxi for like 30 to 45 minutes. So it was all good. And then we get to the airport and we ended up in the overnight parking somehow, which is like, a mile and a half, 2 miles away from the airport. Then we get to the parking deck and somehow we got turned around and ended up having to go back out the parking deck. And I was like, oh no, I'm not paying for this parking deck twice. So I called the number that they gave us, and she's like, "Oh no, just go through, and then just go back up. Just grab you another ticket. Just pay for the first one." And I was like, "Okay." By the time we got there, I'm up there waiting at the gate for her to come off the plane. This little shit was already downstairs getting her bags and going out the door before I even realized she was off the plane. Uh, How are you, Charlie? So yeah. And then she texts me. She's like, where exactly are you? I said, I'm at the gate waiting on you. She's like, well, I'm at the baggage claim. And I said, what baggage claim? And said that she's like the one you get where you go get your bag. And I was like, oh, okay. So I head down there and I went to her baggage claim where she had to go. Ugh. This little shit was already outside of waiting on us to come, like drive around. And I'm like, I told you I was parking to come and get you. So like she like a whole nother 30 minutes when I could have had my daughter in my arms. Like I was so mad at her, but I was so happy to see her at the same time. She doesn't listen very well. She's like her mother. Oh, you're good. I know you're not a troll. You're right. Yeah, it was just so funny. Like, but I was so excited to have her. And I was Facebook Live this whole time. And everybody's like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, I'm waiting on my child to get off the airplane. She was already downstairs getting her bag. I was like, my husband's like, never again. Never again. If she comes in on an airplane ever again, you can go up there and get her either by yourself or bring somebody with you or go with somebody else because I am never, never coming to the airport again. He had me laughing. So funny. Me personally, though, I'd rather take the Greyhound. I love the Greyhound bus. I don't know why. I just love taking the Greyhound bus. Always have. Oh goodness. So, um, there was something I was just about to say, and I can't remember. That's why I wanted to go live because I couldn't type no more. Oh, guys, you guys missed it. And we were just in Bob and Lori's chat. And I was like typing and I kept missing spelling words because my husband bought me an acrylic nail set because I've been wanting one for like ever. So he got me it for Christmas, which I wasn't supposed to open it yet, but I did. Um, so I did my nails. My left hand looks awesome. My right hand needs some work. But all in all, it doesn't look bad. Maybe one or two fingers could be redone. But I did my daughters today, and they came out so pretty, so pretty. And Mother Goose, that cat eye thing does not work very well. I don't know when she's coming back. Probably not till this weekend. She'll probably spend the weekend with my mom. I'll see her on Sunday. I told her to take a picture of them for me. She's like, I can't. How can you not take a picture of your hand, you dodo? No, I want her to spend time with my mom because my mom's been alone a lot, and she fell the other day, and me and my brother can't be there 24/7, so my daughter can. I still think my mom is like in her like 50s, 40s, and she's really in her 70s, but you couldn't tell that by looking at her. So it's like I still want to think my mom like she was when I was a kid. He paid for all the ushers' toes and fingers. Um, I was gonna say something, but I can't remember what it was I was gonna say. Charlie, I was looking for your channel earlier to drop your page, but there's like 4 or 5 Charlie K's. I don't know, and I don't know anything about that, Miss Pam. I don't follow any of that drama. Like I go into your chat, I'll go into Griff's chat, Bob and Lori's. Like I listen to what you guys say, but I just don't really process it because I know a few of the people that you guys talk about. So I mean, I try just to listen, take it all in. I can't speak on any of it. Yes, I couldn't find. That's the only picture I couldn't find. Oh yeah, you know what? I did see that picture. I'm blind, dude. I'm blind as can be, and I don't have my glasses. And even if I did, they'd probably make me even worse right now. You got a pedicure and a manicure, Mr. Didn't make. Maisie, me, you, and Dippy. Oh, wait. Is is Maisie in here? Hi, Iris. Did Maisie come in here? Am I seeing things again? I'm telling you. True. I didn't think about doing that either. Oh, you are in here. Hi, baby. How's your ankle? Maisie needs to be put in a bubble, y'all. Oh my god, it's raining hard outside, y'all. Ugh, the storm's headed this way. Maisie, How is your ankle? Man, you are so lucky you're in the UK, Miss Miss thing over there. I don't believe that. I believe you're just telling me that. I don't believe that, not one bit. I love you, but I don't believe that. I believe you saying that just to make me feel better. That I totally believe that's what you're doing. Oh, so OG, let me tell you what she did. Let me tell you what she did. I'm telling on you now. Telling on you. I'm telling you, Maisie. So she went out today, y'all, and she went walking. Okay, so she has a little bit of eyesight issue. She went into the store and came out, and she'll tell you she knew these steps were there, and she kind of, I think, stepped sideways and kind of hurt her ankle, and it hurt so bad she felt like she fell to the ground. Got up after another gentleman asked her if she was okay and helped her up and stuff. She gets back to the house and we get on the phone and she's telling me what happened and I'm like, go to the hospital. She's like, no, 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 it's really busy right now. I was like, well, I don't know about over there, but I know in the US, like if you wait more than 12 hours, it starts to heal itself. They're going to have to re-break it because it's not going to heal correctly if it's broke. But it could be fractured too because it started bruising up. It started bruising up. So I'm like, oh, she's like, well, I'll wait till a little bit later because it's really, really busy right now. And I'm like, okay, yeah, right. P.S. I haven't talked to Maisie because she knows that I was going to start yelling at her about going to the hospital. Yes, ma'am, she knows. Am I lying, Maisie? She's over there giggling at herself. I can already hear it. She's over there laughing. See, I can be a little bit of a psychic too, Iris. Or a foreseer. How would you say it? You're not psychic, but you're what? A foreseer? Medium maybe? Oh. Y'all, if you are not subbed up to Miss Iris Rainbow Things, y'all are missing out. She is the best, the best at reading tarot cards. I'm a very big skeptical when it comes to things like that. I don't believe in that stuff very much. But I'm gonna tell you what, this woman didn't know me from Adam my first session. And she got everything to a T. Everything was like down to a T. She is the best at reading tarot cards. Her channel is a neutral zone. It's a calm zone. Um, you don't go in there with no disrespect. You don't go in there with, even if you have an issue with somebody else that's in there, you leave that crap on the outside. Once you get on her channel, you leave that alone. You guys are in there to support her. Don't worry about each other. Period. Mother Goose, can you get her link and drop it? please. All right, Miss Pam. I love your face. I love you to the moon and back. Have a good night and have a good sleep. Oh, you're welcome, Iris. I remember what you said, and it stuck with me. And you were right. Like, we're there to support you. There's no reason we our enemy or we shouldn't have to worry about all that. Uh, oh, Miss Pam, you will love it. I promise you. I promise you, you would love it over there. And she's so funny. She's so funny. She'll make you laugh. Her and her mom are like a comedy duo. I love them. Good night, sweetheart. You have a blessed night. Tell old man I said, love his face. Oh. Anyway, so, oh yes, she does. She has an amazing channel. Like I said, I'm very leery on things like that. Like, I, I don't know. I guess it's hard to believe without experiencing it. And like I said, she didn't know me from Adam. Like, she never talked to me a day in her life. And I got a reading, and she was like dead on with everything. And every reading since then has been spot on. Like, she's just, and I haven't really told her my story, and like, she never knew anything. And especially when I asked her a question, and honestly, she didn't even have to read the cards to answer my question because she felt it. And I was just like, what? I was just amazed. Now, I was kind of confused and not comprehending what happened this past reading because I don't know. I was just, I don't know, just out of it because I knew my daughter was coming in yesterday. So I guess my mind was like set on everything with her. So I really, I'm going to have to go back and listen again, which I do normally, just so I make sure I heard it right. But I kind of didn't follow very well. She does, Shepherd. She does. Hi, how are you? Oh my goodness. I know how that feels because I had to do my sisters. I had to do my sisters, and like I was like out of all people, and they were like, "Well, 38 years you guys were together side by side. You know, who knows her better than you?" Yeah, it's sad. I feel so bad for her. It just like when she told us the other day in Discord, I was like speechless. I couldn't really even say anything. All I could do was like heart her message. I like because That's one thing I can't do is talk about somebody else's death in their family or death, like, period. I don't handle death very well. I'm very tenderhearted when it comes to that. And no matter what, like, somebody else's, even, I mean, if I don't know them, it brings me back to somebody that means the world to me that had passed away. So it's kind of like every time somebody else passes away, it reminds me of, like, my own. And Maisie wanted to read reading the other night, last Thursday night, and she was in there. She got on the list, and I was just like, anybody else that's on the list that I didn't call? I'm sitting there going, Maisie, where the hell is Maisie? Like she fell asleep. She fell asleep. She missed your reading Thursday night. Iris, when is the funeral, sweetheart? I know it's got to be hard. It's so hard to put in words how you feel about somebody. It really is, especially when you have to do something like that. It's really, really hard. I can tell you, I probably went through about a 5 subject notebook before I could actually get what I wanted out, because you don't only have so much time to speak, you know, because you got, like, your preacher or pastor or whatever, whoever officiate, and then you got you person that does the speech, and they have other things throughout it. Question day is Tuesdays, Maisie. That's on Tuesdays at 12 o'clock normally, is when you can ask the questions. Thursday is not a question day, it's your spirit guide that she reads. It's an oracle reading. That's strictly you only. Like, she's reading what they're telling her about you. Oh, I imagine. I mean, with what you do anyway, like, it has to be different for you than a normal, a person that doesn't. I don't want to say normal, but a person that doesn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't have that connection. And I know for one, I don't have that connection. Like, I wish I did, but I do not have that connection at all. Like, I only told, like, maybe a few people about that nightmare that I would have. And it took me from the first time got my reading to that reading that I asked you that question. It took me all that time, and that's been a few months now, to ask you that question, because I felt like that was going to be like a ridiculous question, or it really wasn't even a question. Yeah, I guess it was a question. But to me, if I was like, God, these people are going to think I'm ridiculous, or just like what everybody else always says to me about it, because I could never get anybody to help me with it. I don't think I'll ever process it correctly. The only one I really experienced like that was my father-in-law. Like, I was right there with him when he took his last breath. That was the first, and that was 2021, like 9 months after my sister passed. my sister and my dad passed because they passed a week apart, and 9 months later, my husband's dad passed. Now that was weird. But like in between, like the month after my sister and dad passed, my stepsister and my godfather passed. Like I had 2 to 3 people every month from 2020 to the end of 2021. So many people. Yeah. It I'll tell you, it was hard. It was a hard last few years. But that's why I started, that's why I really did this channel, was to keep my mind preoccupied from thinking about all of that. And then my husband's like, you're trying to get over your stuff, but yet you're sitting here covering missing children and, children that end up unalived. And I was just like, I don't know. It's just something I like to do. It's like a passion. Like, just because you don't like it don't mean I don't like it. But he can't really say he don't like it because he will sit there and get into a case sometimes with me. Like he got into Kylie Rodney's case with me. He doesn't like talking about Summers because Summers engulfed me for the first year, and he's just worried of what the outcome's going to be and how I'm going to react to it. I think that would be his biggest fear with Summer's case. So he doesn't really like me covering Summer, but I'm not going to stop now, 18 months later, and I'm not stopping until she's found. Like, I will talk about her until I'm blue in the face. I mean, Maisie and Mother Goose will tell you how I was with Quentin. And I only covered him for what, 6 weeks we covered him for when they found him? Like, I was really hurt when they found him. It's gonna be worse. God forbid some horrible news comes out with Summer, which I pray never comes out. I pray she's safe. But oh God, I don't even want to think about what I'm gonna feel like. That's gonna be a horrible day. Hey Tiff, how are you? But anyway, let's talk about something else because I don't want to talk about that stuff. Um, well, like I told you guys when I first came in, I really didn't have anything to talk about. I just wanted to come live, get some hours, and chill and catch up with people because I haven't really been live. I've been in everybody else's lives, but I just haven't done any of my own. I am here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, y'all. If you guys are not subscribed to Tiffany Taboo's channel, please go over there and subscribe. She's funny. She doesn't like the Scooby Boob Troop no more than I do. And she gets some dirt on them. She's got a good channel over there. Y'all go over there and subscribe to her. I don't think I have her link saved yet. So I'll drop that one, Mother Goose. Oh, you just dropped it. I don't see it. Oh, okay, I see it. Thank you, love. Thank you guys. Yeah, she's really good. I like her channel. I found her one night when I was really, really bored. There was nothing, and I was tired of, watching the other ones and the problematic ones, as we say. Uh, and she was on. I was like, well, I'm gonna go in there and see what's going on. And there wasn't many in there. It's calm and quiet in there. She's really good. She's really, really, really good. She's got a cute cat too. She kept my interest. Let's put it that way. Like, you guys know I'm very ADHD, so my mind wanders. She actually kept my attention. She's really good. I like her channel. Especially when she does the JLR shit. Like, this is funny as hell. I love watching her call him out. She's really good at calling him out. Y'all need to go watch them videos. Oh, okay, that's why I thought you had one. Yeah. Um, but yeah, guys, really, seriously, she's good. She she had me rolling with. She dug up something on JLR, and it was like a story or something he wrote, or I don't know what it was, but it was so funny. He was talking about how he was in good with the mafia, but then telling a story about it. Like, dude, are you really that stupid? If you really were entwined with them, what the hell are you putting this shit out for? It just didn't make any sense. But either way, you lied or you're telling the truth and you're telling a story that you're going to get your ass in trouble for anyway. Oh, he sent them to court? Oh, God. That man is a trip. Like, he is. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I am sub to his channel because I go when he goes live, I go in there and I talk so much junk. Or when he does a stupid video, I sit there and I say some stupid stuff to him. Like, or I'll just sit there and talk pure shit to him. It's so funny because then his subs want to sit there and say, "Well, why are you here?" I was like, to let you dummies know that he's lying to you. I was like, that's okay though. You guys keep believing what this man says because you guys are just as dumb as he is. Sorry to say, I'm not sorry. Yeah, but yeah, she does some good stuff with the Scooby Boop Troop. I think she did some on BHB too. I think I don't remember if I seen anything on Molly yet. And she does cover cases too. She does cover the cases too. Kitty, what are you doing? My cat has been tripping, y'all. What are you doing? What's wrong? You're causing trouble. I'm more scared of my cat than I am my pit bull. Is that sad? My cat has attacked every female that has come in my house, except for one of my nieces, and I wouldn't allow him too close to my daughter. Like, I told him I told him last night, I said, if you touch my daughter, you hurt her, you scratch her, You bite her one time, you're going to be outside in your cage. This morning he hissed at her, so he went in his cage, but he was inside. Eh. Look at me like that. Yeah, he's not neutered. He's almost 2. He's a pain in the butt, though. But he won't. He doesn't like do that. He's not aggressive with me. He doesn't really like me too much. He doesn't come near me very often, unless I have like a treat or something, or I'm eating. Oh, if I have green olives, he loves me. He'll be the sweetest cat in the world if you have green olives in your hand. But his name is Prixie for a reason. So, I mean, I didn't want to call him Prick, because I didn't want the kids going around saying that. So, I said Prixie. So that way, the kids at least don't think of the other word. That's all I need. Prick, Prick bit me. My cat will eat anything that I eat. Just about anything. But he loves green olives. He likes pineapples too. I realized that the other day. But he will literally, if I have the jar of olives out, and I noticed this the first time, and I got so mad because once he does this, you can't. I'm not going to eat them after that. But he took his paw and went into the jar and was sitting there trying to paw them out. He did it like 3 times, and I was like, "You little," and I was like, "Are you really? Did you really just go in there and steal my olives?" And I'm watching him, and after he did it the second time, I was like, "No, this isn't right. I shouldn't be allowing him to do that." It was just so funny. I was like, "Oh God!" And I thought he was just gonna play with it, but he played with it enough to where it was like he was able to break it. I was like, "Damn, my cat eats green olives." I never did either, Shepard. I never did either. Sugar-free jerky? Now that's something. I don't know if I could even eat sugar-free jerky. But then again, I eat a hell of a lot of shit that I shouldn't be eating. Like chocolate. I am highly allergic to chocolate. I just cannot not eat chocolate though. That's like, I don't know, like I went 9 months without eating chocolate when I was pregnant with my daughter. That was the worst. That was the worst. Your cat ain't shame on anything, is he? My cat took off with one of my a piece of pizza last night. I went after we picked my daughter up from the airport. We stopped at this Italian restaurant in town, and I got a pizza. And there was like I like cutting it in the little squares. Well, this pizza I do anyway, most of it. Yeah, right. I want it. Um, there was so this pizza I don't touch. Usually tell him not to cut it so I can do the square thing. And sorry, y'all, my aunt just messaged me. Uh, shit, what was I saying? Oh, and there was like one piece of the square left, and I told my daughter to go get it, and she's like, "All right." So she went in there to go get the pizza, and the cat had it on the floor eating it. He jumped on my. I was like, "Oh my god! How do you keep a cat from jumping on your stove? Because even if it's hot, some just jump on my stove. He don't care. I've never seen a cat more daredevilish than mine is. He's he just don't care. He stands up to pit bulls. I mean, he just don't care. Now he does not like cars, though. He does not like a car. He don't like the way it sounds. He won't go near one. He does not like a car. Oh my goodness. Now my cat's not that bad, Shepard. My cat isn't that bad at all. Like there, I don't know. I went and bought this new cat food last month, and he would not touch it. So I had to go buy his old cat food again. And I went to go put it in the bowl, and he was already inside the bag. Like he jumped inside the bag of cat food. Oh my god, I'd kill my cat, Tiffany. I'd kill it. He'd be in his cage for sure. I don't know if he touches this 20-pound turkey over here. I will really hurt him. I gotta cook it for Sunday. If he touches my turkey, me and him are fighting. No, he won't eat. That's what. See, the other one I got was like like some kind of seafood medley. It was like tuna, salmon, and some other kind of fishy food, whatever. But he won't eat it. He will not touch it. So I had to give it away to my cousin for her cat. Likes this one that has like chicken, salmon, and something else in it. Oh my goodness, this rain needs to stop. It is going to be so nasty out tomorrow. Ricky! Oh my god, hi! I saw you in somebody's chat. I don't know if I was in the live or if I was watching a replay of somebody's live. And I saw you pop up in there, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't seen him in forever. He just doesn't like me no more. Yeah. How have you been, Rick? Hmm. It's been a while since I've seen you. I don't remember whose chat you were in. I'm telling you how much I pay attention. Where are you at today? You're still on the you still doing the same thing? Oh, you're not too far from Beach Creek. About 2 hours, hour and a half. Yeah, it's raining here too. I'm pretty sure most of the East Coast is getting it right now. I wish we were getting snow. My friend in Arizona got snow the other day. She's like, I live in Arizona for a reason. I do too, but because of the area I live in, I don't mind the rain, but we always get flooding. And I live quite far from town, so when we get flooded, God forbid we need anything, we're stuck. That's what it was like here. It was like between 42 and 45, I think. It didn't get very warm, but it was windy. In North Carolina, and you never know what to expect. Here we go. She's -1, y'all. Which I would guess that would be like 30 below. It's 40 here. Where in Florida? I went to high school in Florida. I'm from New York originally. I have no idea where that's at. I'm from Southern Florida, Hollywood, Florida, by Fort Lauderdale. Originally, you're from Tennessee? So are you off this month or ain't that up by Jacksonville? Very nice people. That's funny you say that because most of Floridians aren't really Floridians. They're New Yorkers, New Jersey, Canadian. Yeah, but at least that's still in Tennessee. That's not leaving the state though, so I mean that's a good run. Oh gosh. I'll tell you what, with what we have, Tiffany, the best place I've been and did not endure what I endure on a daily living in North Carolina was Arizona. When I was out in Arizona, I didn't have hardly any flare ups, any episodes. It was it was just completely different. Ah, at least you'll be in state. Do you you don't leave this you don't go out of state anymore this month, do you? I mean, at least in the next week and a half. So I guess my question is, are you going to be around home for Christmas? I know Hanukkah starts soon. I gotta figure out when I have to light these dumb candles. Believe it or not, where I was in Arizona, it rained. There was right next to a lake and a river. There's water there, Bev. Not all of it's desert like people think it is. Cool. That's cool. That's awesome, Ricky. At least that's one thing to look forward to. You get a little bit of time off, even if it's a day or two. Oh, crap. Well, you're going from the truck into the building, so you're going to get wet regardless. You're going to get wet anyway, so you might as well, it just starts you off. Kitty, get down. Edward, pre-rent. I mean, really, like, the Sunday's the first night of Hanukkah. It's not as fun as it was when I was a kid, man. It was really fun when you get 8 nights of presents and then got presents on Christmas too. I love that. Man, excuse you. Excuse you. But yeah, it was great visiting. I'm gonna get off here. Um, I gotta work on a podcast, so I will catch y'all on the next time. Thank you guys for coming in. Ricky, Tiffany, OG, Maisie, uh, Wisconsin, Iris, everybody that came in. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Made me feel good. Some people I haven't seen in my chat at all. Some people I haven't seen in a while. Ow. But remember, try to be kind to somebody. Remember, you never know what somebody's going through. It takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown. Love your faces.